We will start with the operations management. Second semester of operations management. Fine. So the first topic is introduction to production and operations management. There are several topics, subtopics. So let me start with an introduction. Now, what is production and operations management? So, as we all know, as we will be studying management, so why we are studying? Simply in order to manage an organization. So, the core the core organization, the core function of an organization that needs to be managed well, because ultimately it is all about an organization is producing is either a product, means either a company or an organization is manufacturing a product, or it is providing some services, right? Now there are some end to end process of producing. Product cannot be prepared in just a single step, or a services cannot be delivered only just as they say one stop delivery. So it is not delivered just in a one step, or just as it has, there are certain steps, there are processes which are involved into it, right? So this is very clear. তোমরা যখন production and operations management টা পড়ছো, তো কি আছে production and operations management এ কি আছে? একটা কোম্পানি, it is either producing a product বানাচ্ছে বা সার্ভিসেস দিচ্ছে, then there are certain process involved into it. কিছু না কিছু তো process হবে. Suppose before starting with the theoretical thing, আমি একটু বুঝিয়ে দিই the concept of production and operations management. It is actually in the production and operations management, what we actually do is, it is simply the management of the entire operations. That is the process. Operations means how a thing operates under different stages or in a different cycle. We all know that everything works in a cycle, or there is a systematic operating process or to be maintained for working, right? Now, for a product or services, if a company or an organization is making a product or providing services, whatever, let me take an example of a product. If I'm taking a product X, suppose we are preparing a product X. Now, if a company is preparing a product X, then simply it has to procure raw material from some supplier. Then the raw material is coming into the organization by different stages involved into it, 1, 2, this way. Now it is getting into the organization. Now after it enters into the organization, suppose this is the main gate, it moved to the warehouses. This is the inbound warehouses. Maybe there are different departments or the different spaces allocated for different raw materials which has reached. So this way it has been self-spaced or something like that. So inbound warehouses there. From the warehouse, now as per the production requirement, maybe there are different machines, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4. These are kept in this order, right? There are so many machines that has been kept in this order. Now the production will move. Suppose the production required this product, this raw material A, raw material A. Now the processing has been done. Now in the second step, it moved to this stage. So here it also required B. So now in the second stage, A and B both are required. This is just a simple explanation I am providing for how a production is being done, or how a factory layout looks like, right? So from this machinery, it's moved to the second machinery. From there it moved to the third one, where it also needed the third raw material. So A, B, C all are utilized over here, right, in the third stage. Then at the fourth stage, it went for packaging and all, packaging. Then it went to leveling, and then it went to the quality check. Last step is the quality check, and then it moved to the outbound warehouse. Now it is there, the outbound warehouse. From there, now it will move to the distributor, the wholesaler, the distributor. All those movements are there, the consumers and all. As an operations manager or as a production manager, you have to take care of the entire production layout over here. This is just a layout, just a schematic layout I have presented. But normally as a floor manager, suppose you are an operations manager or you are a floor manager, sometimes these terms are used instead of operations manager, product manager, floor manager. The first level, at the first level, floor manager is only used. So what he has to take care? He has to take care about the entire operations in this floor. Means how this processing is being done from this to this and this means how this entire processing has been done. So the operations manager is required to take care of all the stages that a product will go through. Means how a product is being prepared from simply a raw material to a finished product, and then it went out for supply or delivery, sell, and ultimately it will reach to a consumer. So the entire thing means this looks very easy, that it is only a floor that an operation manager needs to take care, but it is not so, because in during this entire process he needs to manage so many things. What are the things he need to manage? Operations manager को क्या क्या manage करना होगा? Transport, vendors, then the warehouses, logistics, manpower, labor, raw material supply, and the easy processing of, means all the facilities manager, all the machines should go well, along with the proper labor supply and all, quality checking and all, and the outbound logistic. So it seems to be very easy that only a floor needs to be taken care of by by an operations manager. But in the entire flow, there are a lot many things. An operations manager has to take care of a lot of things. Understood? Almost understood or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood तो चलो श्रेया now. So, if I have to define operations management, how will I define? Operations management can be simply defined as the management of all the direct resources. Here, all the direct resources are involved because we are producing, like your machine, material, manpower, everything. That is simply here I am taking care of the manufacturing activities. Everything is directly related with manufacturing, right? So, and like in any other management, operations management also involves the entire five process of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Clear? So operations management is simply the management of all the direct resources like machine, material, manpower, everything means everything which is directly related to your manufacturing activity. So here operations management also, like any other management, covers this aspect, that is of planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling, right? So operations management deals with designing of products and processes, acquisition of resources, conversion of resources, inputs and output, and distribution of goods and services, right? Now, operations management decisions. Definitely, an operations managers have to take certain decisions, right? Now, operations management decisions are divided into three levels. The topmost level is the strategic level. Then comes the tactical level. Over here it is the tactical level, and the last level, or the first level we can say rather, is the operational level, operational decision. So at the strategic level, as we understood that strategic decisions are long term in nature. So in the long term the tenure would be of somewhere around 5 years or more. In the tactical decisions are mid-term decisions for a period of 1 to normally 2 years or 3 years, like this. And at the means most of the decisions at operations are tactical decisions, because here all type of decisions like manpower requirement, kitni manpower ki zarurat hai, then the inventory level, data mining, the recording level, all these things are taken here. Tactical decisions are very much taken in the operations management, and also the operational level, because operational level are short term decisions and they are taken for a period of 1 week or so, right? Now, I'm not going through the history of operations management as it is not there in your syllabus, right? But yes, I would like to discuss about the computers and advanced operations technology, because we all know that computerization have helped. It has helped us a lot with means providing different types of technologies that we can use in operations and production. ऑपरेशंस को करने में, ऑपरेट करने में ऑपरेशंस टेक्नोलॉजी ने हमें बहुत तरीके से हेल्प किया, राइट? तो ये कैसे हुआ, मीन्स व्हाट आर द कंप्यूटर्स टेक्नोलॉजी दैट हैज हेल्प्ड अस? सो विल स्टार्ट विद कंप्यूटराइजेशन ऑफ ऑपरेशंस बिगैन इन 1954. सबसे पहला था 1954 में, व्हेन कंप्यूटराइजेशन जस्ट बिगैन. Computation began in 1954 with the installation of first computer at the General Electric Appliance Park. General Electric Appliance Park में पहली बार कंप्यूटर लगा था for the operation. तो वहाँ पे काम क्या था? The only use was that the computers were to put to then was to prepare salary and accounting statement. So the main concept or the main thing was to prepare salary statement and accounting statement. देन इन 1960s, 1954 के बाद आया आपका 1960s में. इस टाइम में ऑपरेशंस मैनेजर्स यू स्टार्टेड यूजिंग कंप्यूटर टू एनहांस द एफिशिएंसी ऑफ द प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम. धीरे धीरे प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम में भी कंप्यूटर्स को यूज करने लगे हम लोग, ठीक है. देन इन द 1970, सो 1954 में इट वाज जस्ट फॉर कंप्यूटर्स वाज ओनली यूज्ड टू प्रिपेयर सैलरी एंड अकाउंटिंग. फिर 1960s में प्रोडक्शन में यूज होना स्टार्ट हुआ. 1970s में operations began using manufacturing information system for planning and controlling decisions. तो यहाँ पे manufacturing information system MIS. So MIS not the management information system, it was manufacturing information system. मतलब manufacturing के लिए जो भी information चाहिए, starting from your inventory and reordering level, everything. During the 1980s with the growing complexity in software and hardware technology, अब आ गए 1980s की बात, जहाँ पे प्रोडक्शन एफिशिएंसी, डिजाइनिंग, ये सब भी होने लगा. सो वी हैव हर्ड अबाउट कैड, कंप्यूटर एडेड डिजाइन, कंप्यूटर एडेड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, देन फ्लेक्सिबल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सिस्टम, ये सारी चीज़ें आ गए, ठीक है. देन AS ऑटोमेटेड स्टोरेज एंड रिट्रीवल सिस्टम, दिस FMS फ्लेक्सिबल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, ऑल दिस केम इन द 1990s. अभी हम लोग के आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस भी यूज हो रहा है 1990s से, जहाँ पे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और प्रोग्रामेबल रोबोट्स हैं विच वे यूज इन टू योर व्हाट टू से इन द प्रोडक्शन में ये सारे यूज होते हैं. देखिए ऑपरेशंस में दो दो चीज़ें मैंने एज आई सेड अर्लियर कि हमारा जो ऑपरेशंस है इट कुड बी योर प्रोडक्ट, मीन्स हमारा जो ऑपरेशंस है, कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज आइदर प्रोड्यूसिंग अ प्रोडक्ट or a services. Now in case of product, simply we can understand that the product is moving. एक प्रोडक्ट के जो डिफरेंट प्रोसेसिंग स्टेजेस हैं, स्टेजेस ऑफ कन्वर्शन ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल इनटू प्रोडक्ट एंड देन फाइनली इट इज गोइंग आउट, तो वो थोड़ा अलग होता है देन दैट ऑफ सर्विस. सर्विस में जो डिलीवरी है या सर्विस जिस तरीके से जनरेट की जाती है, इट इज़ डेफिनेटली डिफरेंट देन दैट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट, बिकॉज सर्विसेज क्या है, सर्विसेज आर इंटेंजिबल. प्रोडक्ट जैसे कि टेंजिबल है, बट सर्विसेज तो टेंजिबल नहीं है ना, सर्विसेज तो इंटेंजिबल है, वो किसी को दिखता भी नहीं है. तो सर्विसेज के लिए जो हमारी जो डिज़ाइनिंग होगी, प्रोडक्शन मतलब किस तरीके से सर्विसेज हम देंगे, वो नॉर्मली प्रोसेस फोकस्ड होता है. मतलब उसका एक प्रोसेस होता है और प्रोसेस ओरिएंटेशन से ही हम लोग उसका जो डिज़ाइन करेंगे, एंटायर लेआउट जो डिज़ाइन करेंगे, इट विल डिपेंड ऑन द एंटायर प्रोसेस कि क्या सर्विसेज हम दे रहे हैं, उसके हिसाब से उसका सर्विस डिज़ाइन करेंगे एंड ऑल दोस थिंग, ठीक है. सर्विस ऑपरेशंस का एक पूरा क्लास अलग से लूँगी where you will be able to understand about service operation. So I just discuss about the introduction today. Then we'll discuss about the product process matrix and capacity response, production cycle, production planning.